Hello, second graders. It's time to do our weekly writing. Today there's no paper to go with it, so I just grabbed my trusty old notebook and I'm going to write in that. And our writing prompt is to prove whether Troll learned how to be polite. This is an opinion, and if you don't agree with my opinion, that's okay. You can prove the other way. But we read the story this week. We've been working on it called The Troll Returns. And this story talks about Troll going to politeness school, so we can title it The Troll Returns. After the troll got knocked into the river, he floated down, and he saw signs saying, "Come to politeness school, learn how to be polite, learn how to be nice." And he thought, well, I should because I've never had any friends. So now we need to write our opinion. Did Troll learn to be nice? And I want to prove that he did. I'm going to use evidence from the text saying he did. So first, I'm going to brainstorm some ideas that prove it. So this is an opinion, and my opinion is Troll is nice and polite. If you don't want to prove that, you can put Troll is still mean. That could be what you're going to prove. So where does it say he is nice and polite? Well, when he gets out of the school, he has a politeness report card, and he sees the goats and he tells them, "I am nice now." And he says things. He says, "Have a nice day," when the goats go back and forth over his bridge. He smiles at the goats. I'm writing all the things that proves he is nice. He smiles. He greets them. So he greets them. That would be, he says, "Good morning" in the morning. And after they leave at night, he says, "Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming." Now, when they start being rude, or not really rude, but disrespectful, they don't respond back. It's kind of like when we talk in the morning, when Mrs. Mahoney says good morning, you're supposed to say good morning back, because when you don't acknowledge someone, it's kind of disrespectful. So after a while, when he didn't get acknowledged, he felt disrespectful. So he lost his patience. So he did get angry, but let's think about how he dealt with it. So you can pause the video for a minute if you want and write down these ways and any other ways that show that he is polite. And also think about what he did when he got angry. And go ahead and start the video when you are ready again. All right, so hopefully you've thought of some more ideas. If you agree with me that he is nice and polite, then hopefully you still have all these. I noticed something else he did. When he lost his patience, he remembered his training and he counted. He counted to 3 so he wouldn't get angry, right? He used tricks he had learned to deal with his anger and his frustration. He also recognized what he was good at, and then he went and got a job that allowed him to do what he was good at. So that was good. He kept the goats safe by not drowning in the lake. So I'll put he kept them safe. All right. Now that we have our ideas, we're going to start with our topic sentence. So this whole paragraph is our opinion about how Troll is nice and polite. So you can start it with any kind of opinion statement. Troll is nice and polite after going to, what kind of school was it called? Let me see what the word is. They told us, to politeness school. That's my opinion. Now I got to prove it. I got to show my examples. One way, better slide up so you guys can see it. One way Troll shows he is polite is how he talks to the goats. How he talks to the goats. Now I'm going to give an example of that. I'm going to give an example of how he talks to the goats that helps support my opinion. This is where I get good and I'm adding the examples. He says, "Good morning." Troll uses words like please and thank you. Troll uses the words please and thank you. Okay, so we've taken you this far. We got a good start. Now we're going to come up with another example. So another example that proves Troll is polite. And now this is where I'm going to leave you on your own. Going to give you some ideas, but I want you to finish this example by yourself. So another example could be that he smiles. He smiles at all the people. You might want to say how he kept his temper, how he was friendly. He tried to be friendly. And instead of just getting angry and roaring, he talked through his problems. He talked in a good, organized way. All right, so pick one of those. He volunteered to help, so we could put he volunteered to help. Giving you some more ideas in case you don't feel like there's enough. He volunteered to help. That's polite. When you volunteer to help someone, you're being polite. And he's very proud of himself. He realized he had been lonely. So now you're going to show another example that proves Troll is polite is when you're going to tell me what he does. This is where you're going to tell me what he does. And then you're going to give an example. Example. And the last thing you have to do, so Mrs. Mahoney's wants you to do one sentence for finishing that, 2 for the example, and then your third sentence I'm going to be looking for is your conclusion. I'm going to write conclusion. And I'm going to grade 3 sentences. The top ones, you're welcome to copy of mine if you're having a hard time. If you want to write your own, that's your choice too. So here, 1 point is going to be for the one you pick, your first idea. So your first idea, and then an example of this idea. Example. And then last would be your conclusion. And in your conclusion, you can restate our topic, which was Troll is nice and polite after going to politeness school. As you can see, politeness school helped Troll become nice and polite. Now, when I go back, look what I'm looking for. Troll is his name. Here is a capital. That's also the beginning of a sentence. Here is a period. Politeness school. Oh, Mrs. Mahoney should have made this a capital because it's the name of the school. So that got a capital, and politeness got a capital. And Troll got a capital. And here's the beginning of a sentence with a capital. Here's my period. I'm checking that everything has periods and capitals. That's way I know I've been a good writer. I followed my pattern of power. Another period. You should be able to go through and mark all that. And I have no problem if I see that on your paper because it'll show me that you're trying your best to get your capitals and periods. All right, so I'm going to be checking when you turn these in to me at pickup tomorrow. So you have to do this on Thursday. You can't put off till Friday or you won't be able to turn it in. I'm going to be checking sentence 1, 2, and 3 is all. The rest, you can go ahead and copy mine if you want to. Pause the video at any point because 1, 2, and 3 are what we're practicing. I want to see the whole paragraph. So yeah, you might need to copy. Some of you might say, why copy Miss Mahoney's? I can write it all myself. Great. I can't wait to see it. That makes me really happy. It makes me happy you're trying on your own. So that is our writing for this week. If you have any questions, text me. When you're done, tear this paper out of your notebook, put your name at the top, and then you're going to turn it in. Then I can see all your ideas, how you worked on everything, and I can see how you're doing in writing. So there it all is. Trying to get the full page in, but it's kind of hard. My camera's not that tall. There, did that do it? Just about. The Troll returns. All right, pause this at this point if you need to finish up on your own. Tear it out and put it in your folder to turn in. Miss you guys. Can't wait to see your work. This will also be my chance to see your handwriting. I know it's hard when the lines aren't erased, like even mine. Some got bigger and smaller, but make sure Mrs. Mahoney can read it. All right. Have fun working on your writing, proving whether Troll is polite or not. Bye-bye.